Coming to you from Seattle tonight, where the roof at Safeco Field has been closed for comfort. It's the home opener. Of this new season. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Seared down the first baseline. And HR, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners entering play here tonight. They come in winners of 3 in a row and riding a nice little run to start the new series.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Throw on to first by Cano, and there's the first out of the inning.
Second baseman.
At the plate, Andres Blanco. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. At the plate, Aaron Altair. Man at first for him following the one-out single. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Line to the right side. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? He will not. Not willing to risk ending the inning by being tagged out, and there are 2 away.
Batting fourth,
First offering on its way. In the dirt here. 2 out here and a runner at second. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin. Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
That's a ball. Take your base.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Tommy Joseph. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here.
And a base hit as the Phillies will strike first in this one. They lead it 1-0. Digging in now, number 17. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0.
Matt, this is how you want to start a game. First inning, you already jump on them early. You get 1 run in, and now you have 2 other runners on base. You come up with a big hit here, you can really make a big dent right here in this game in the first inning.
And Granderson will make the catch. Gene Segura standing in. They lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Gene Segura.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. These Phillies, Harold, as they enter play here tonight, they are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in.
Yeah, Matt, they're going through a little bit of a skid right now. Not playing real well, but you kind of expect that. But you look for something to ignite them, to pull it out of it, win a game, and just really, this is when you really have to think about one game at a time to pull you out of it.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. The 1-2 pitch. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Well, he tried to put him away on 2 pitches low in the zone, and he just wasn't biting. Nice job of hitting.
Drilled down the line. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
It's a fine line for working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
Batting second.
At the plate, Chris Taylor. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get into chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away. But he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Altair racing back. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Batting third.
Standing in, Logan Morrison. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Chopped foul wide of first. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Got a piece. It's 2-2.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. Digging in the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Bounced slowly back toward the mound. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning. So stepping in, Michael Franco, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Takes this the other way to right, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out. Now at the plate, Odubel Herrera. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line, and he is in there. Striding in once again, Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Now a swing and a ground ball for the second baseman, Cano. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He'll lead it off against Vince Velasquez.
Designated hitter.
Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. 0-1. Here it comes. Outside for a ball. 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Now a mid-90s fastball is no joke, and that's proof right there. He threw it right by him.
Now a foul tip right into the catcher's glove as he's able to hang on for the first out.
Batting fifth.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
Never fun to see a pitch come up and in, but obviously not being a fastball, he didn't mean anything by it.
And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
High pop-up. Calling for it, Hernandez. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping in, Tim Beckham. Batting average is a likely source of pride for him, currently sitting in the high 320s. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Herrera on the run. And that ends the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Andres Blanco. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Blanco.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no one will get this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron Altair.
Aaron Altair stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. Digging in to try it again, Jung-Ho Kang. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. That misses. 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out. So a fine. So digging in now, Curtis Granderson. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Curtis Granderson.
Pulled toward right center field. Herrera on the run. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
Batting 8.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Now the pitch. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mariners. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He's got that average up near the 340 mark to start play. So he's liable to have an impact in this one as well. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Now this is lined into left field for a base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gene Segura, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Back up the middle. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Not in time. Into the box now, Chris Taylor, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that eagle. Here's the first pitch to him. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Has a look, now the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And this scoots under his glove. Oh, what a time for that. 2 runs are in. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Ready for another chance? Logan Morrison. 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the stretch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Altair has it in his tracks. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Nelson Cruz. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out. So striding forward now, Tommy Joseph. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Tommy
started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
And that swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1. Very weakly on the ground. Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth. Settling in now, number 17. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Drilled to first. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. Here's Carlos Santana now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a ball 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
A little bouncer. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Ready now, Michael Franco. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Granderson is there, makes the catch, and the side is stepping up now. Robinson Cano. He popped out in his first trip.
Second baseman.
First delivery to him on the way.
Cano.
Popped high in the air. Velasquez is there for it. One down. Now at the plate, Tim Beckham. He flew out in his last at-bat. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And the pitch. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Herrera's there. He's got it, and there are two down now. It is Curtis Granderson. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Herrera's there. And that ends the inning. So striding in, Odubel Herrera. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth.
Center fielder. Odubel.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning. Ready once again, Cesar Hernandez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Now a splitter starts things off with a called strike one. Man, a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Cano for 1 on to first, but no, not in time, as he really took a tumble at second base, letting go of that ball.
The batter, number 4, second baseman.
Hard hit ball to second. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. Oh, and he's not going to make it to third as he's gunned down by the right fielder, and that's a tough second out. Digging in once again, Aaron Altair. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And this is fouled at the plate. Ready with the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here's the 0-2. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Lofted in the air out to right field. Granderson will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Yasmani Grandal.
This is line to left. And a dive in left, but he can't get it. It'll get by him toward the wall. The relay, and he'll pull into second here with nobody out. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And a good first pitch as he gets him to bounce one on the ground out towards second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
The batter,
Gene Segura.
shortstop, Gene Segura.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Liner toward right center. And now a lunging catch, and he does a full gainer as well, but somehow hangs on for the second out. And the runner from third crosses the plate, and it's a 4-1 game.
For Seattle,
Digging in and looking for more, Chris Taylor. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Herrera's there. And that retires the side. And that'll bring up the versatile Jung-Ho Kang. He'll start things out now in the top half of the sixth.
Jung-Ho Kang.
And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw.
Swing and a little tapper. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. Digging in once again, Tommy Joseph. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Here's another 1-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Ready once again, number 17. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
Not a surprise to see that low splitter there. Anything with downward movement like that is going to be at the top of the list in a double play situation.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Number 17 goes down for out number 2 in the top half. On to Morrison. Ready for another shot now. Logan Morrison. He hit a sac fly earlier.
First baseman.
Here comes the first pitch. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one.
Oh, wow. That's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow. Not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Swing and a looper to left. Here comes the left fielder. But he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double. Here's Nelson Cruz now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Hit in the air to center field. Herrera's there. He's got it one away. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson. Cano. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. And a foul pop behind the plate. And that's going to land foul. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Right side to his left. Blanco. Throw to first, and Cano's a ground out victim. 2 gone. Ready for another chance. Tim Beckham. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Heading out towards shallow right. Altair has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Digging in to try it again. Michael Franco. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Michael
Into the windup and the pitch. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Taylor is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Odubel Herrera. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Now the 0-1. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
And this will be taken in here by Beckham for the second out.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cesar Hernandez. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. So the top of the 7th isn't over yet after the 2-out base hit. Stepping up to the plate, Andres Blanco. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. On the ground up the middle. Segura gets down on the ground. Great play. It's late. He's safe. Nearly a remarkable play, but scored a base hit, and the inning continues with 2 away. Ryan Cook enters the ball game to replace the starter, and some may feel he was. Nick Williams will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Now at the plate, Jung Ho Kang. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Set to deliver the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And they get the force at home. Whatever works. In is Curtis Granderson. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Right fielder, Curtis Granderson.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Granderson around first on his way to second. And he will pull in here with a leadoff double. At the plate, Yasmani Grandal. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. And this is going to be a foul ball. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Gong is over, and he puts it away for the first out. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. A hit in 2 tries so far. Low for ball 1.
Too low.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Looked like he was trying to go the opposite way on that pitch. Good job of laying off that check swing, seeing it wasn't something he wanted to really drive the other way.
And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run will score from second to make this a 5-1 game now. And he's safe.
The batter number 2, shortstop, Sheen
Gene Segura started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
Grounded back up the middle. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late. Now to the plate, Chris Taylor. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Sanchez. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike one. Has a look, now the pitch. Segura runs. Pitch inside, the throw. One and one, here it comes. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. From the stretch. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
And he tries to get to the backhand, but it gets on by. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's now 7-1. Digging in and looking for more, Logan Morrison. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Under it is the left fielder. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Here's Nelson Cruz now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that will be ruled a strike. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. This one's down to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Tommy Joseph. He's 2 for 3 thus far. And a foul tip held on to here at strike 1.
Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him and went whoop, slid to the side, and as a result, you got an ugly swing and miss.
And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Number 17. Swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
Boy, 2 beautiful pitches. I don't know. 2 fastballs inside. Do you stay in or do you go back outside? He's got him set up for anything right now.
And a liner foul into the seats down the right. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. Again, he sends it out of play. Misses, ball 2.
Seems like he's thrown everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled him off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Number 17 goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Mike Morin enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work. Carlos Santana is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. The 0-2 delivery. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Ready with another 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end. Standing in, Robinson Cano. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Robinson Cano.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Into the box, Tim Beckham. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Hernandez is right there on to first. So a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
The right fielder, number 4.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Curtis Granderson. 1 run in and 1 gone so far in this inning. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time. Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit down the line at first. Franco has it, and he is out on the tag. Into the box now, Maikel Franco. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. And we kick off the ninth.
Franco.
Giovanni Soto is going to pinch hitting
for Philadelphia, number 18, Giovanni Soto.
And this is swung on and missed by Soto as he falls behind now, down 0-2.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with a hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Giovanni Soto becomes the first out of the inning. Gamble is going to get there as he backs up to put it away. And there are 2 gone now. Now the pitch. Cesar Hernandez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Throw on to first to be in time to get him, and the Mariners have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
8 runs.
Well,